Y'all hear me? Y'all see me? Let me know something, please and thank you. Salutations to everybody out there in TV land, man. What's going on with you? Before we get into the festivities this evening, let me know something. Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? Hold on. Yo, man, what am I? And my cord uncoiled. Nah, this joint all over the place now. This joint all over the place. All right, AV good? All right, solid. Solid, man. Yo, and dog, what's that? I'm with you. We gonna start this joint off from the top. Yo, Queen B, get you up in here. Hashtag bzz, bzz, in the building. How you living? Yo, my boy Phil Kakarot in the building. What's that? Black Cat in the building. What's happening with it? My boy Hen Dog up in here. What's that? Yo, man, we got everybody up in here and in the building. Appreciate you, man. And I'm gonna see if I can find my find somewhere I can wrap this wire up, man. Cause this feeling kind of crazy right now, bro. There it is. All right. Yep. Fear not. Fear not. We in the game. Give me a minute. Yeah, give me just a second. All right. Yeah, we in here now. Feeling good. Feeling great. How are you? All right, now we up in here. All right. Yeah, man, we about you say loading up Ghost of Tsushima? Okay. Hey, man. Good games don't have exclamation. This is where I'm at today, man. My mind's all over the place right now. You're right, shades, man. Shades. Eyes. All right, now we good. Now we there. Yeah, man, they don't have expiration dates on them, man. They don't have expiration dates, man. We out here. Man, I'm up here playing the 1997 Final Fantasy VII right now. So, yeah, man. We running it back going into the new year, man. Yo, other Phil in the building. Phil Sin in the building. They just felt the need to run it back. Hey, man, sometimes you just got to do that, man. Sometimes you just got to do that. Hey, man, you ain't gonna have no argument from me, bro. I ain't mad at you. But yeah, man, hope everybody doing good, man. Hope everybody's had a pleasant holiday. For those that I didn't speak to, man, I hope you guys were safe. You guys were happy. You guys are doing your thing out here. And bringing in 2024 with new prosperous plans, man. So you back on 2018? Okay, I ain't mad at that either. Man. I mean, I ain't never really talked about it, man. But honestly, man, I like 2018 Spider-Man more than I like Spider-Man 2. As much as it disappoints me. I love the set pieces of Spider-Man 2. That joint was an absolute spectacle, but nah. didn't really dig the story that much. Didn't really like. There were a lot of creative liberties that they took that I didn't agree with. But 2018 is goated though. 2018 is goated. Yeah, it was a dope Christmas. Love to hear it, dog. Love to hear it. That totally fair. Yeah, for sure. I mean, just a player's opinion. Just a player's opinion. I know people love that joint. I know people had, a lot of love for that joint. I liked a lot of things about it, but ultimately at the end of the day, man, I thought it had a lot of unfulfilled potential. And now that a whole lot of stuff is coming out about, Insomniac and how they rolled and, like the development process of that game, and Tony Todd saying there was so much of his performance left on the cutting room floor. A lot of things that I had already thought about that game started making a lot more sense. I'll just put it that way. But nonetheless, it was cool. It was cool. I just had higher expectations based on 2018 and Miles Morales. I wanted more. So I love the combat more. And see, that's the thing. I actually even like the combat more in 2018. That's the weird part about it. To me, they took things out. That was the weird thing. I don't know. I like the combat more even in 2018. So I'm excited to see what happens with the DLCs. Yo, man. Joint might get real. I mean, it really seems like we about to get maximum carnage out here. So I'm playing Wolverine, right? All right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Hey, feds, he ain't got nothing to do with me, man. Kick in his dough, not mine. Yeah, man, kick his dough in. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But yeah, I mean, the DLCs could be cool, or I mean, it don't even seem like they're doing DLCs. It seems like they're doing like a full-fledged, side game. But the Venom joint could be alright. I'm honestly, of all the things that did leak out, man, it's not even so much Wolverine. I'm looking forward to the whole X-Men joint. But that's gonna be a while. But yeah. Spider-Man 2 was what it was. I would replay it again. Because there are just certain chapters and set pieces that I would absolutely want to experience again. But I won't be running back Spider-Man 2 the same way I was running back 2018. There was a replayability about 2018 that was just kind of crazy. See, I wouldn't play that shit from the library on a secure VPN. Yo, facts, bro. I'm cool. They ain't playing out here, man. They ain't playing. Yo, Sim, what's happening with it, man? How you living? Hope everything been good with your partner. But yeah, it's really unfortunate that a lot of their plans ended up, getting leaked out, before they were ready to announce anything. But I am excited about what they have coming. You know, they seem like they got some big time plans over there. Like I said, especially the X-Men. Especially the X-Men. X-Men sound fire. Hey man, X-Men Legends 1 and 2, man, are two of my favorite games of all time, man. So anything revolving around the X-Men, count me in, dog. Count me in, dog. Yeah, let me get in this train and get my buttons right before you go to the hood. Yo, man. Dog, you only got what, 3 buttons, man? You alright, dog. And you alright. You only got 3 buttons, baby. So I wonder how they'll make this work. In what way? What are you specifically referring to? Yo, man, you know my moderners out here, man. Moderners out here, man. They can't live, man. They can't live, man. I need to jump into some more combo training myself. Hey, man, it don't hurt. It don't hurt. So I never played the old X-Men joints. Yo, man, see. That hurts my heart, man. That hurts my heart. Have you played Marvel Ultimate Alliance? Have you played those? If you played Marvel Ultimate Alliance, that means you played X-Men Legends. Just an expanded roster. So you forget I'm 12. I do, Sim. I do, man. That's on me. It just hurts, man. It just hurts when I hear such things, man, that you missed out on, dog. Yeah, man. I be forgetting that you 12, dog. But yeah, man. If you played Marvel Ultimate Alliance, you played X-Men Legends. And them joints was heat, boy. Said yes, 1 and 2. Didn't play the latest one. There is no latest one. Ultimate Alliance 3 does not count. Ultimate Alliance 3, there's only 2 of them. There are only 2 Ultimate Alliance games. That third one that tried to pass itself off as one, nah. That ain't no Ultimate Alliance. I don't know what that was. That was a mobile game they was trying to pass off. Don't even bother with that one. Yeah, back up. Don't need no help. Don't need no help on that one. You good then. If you play Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2, you played X-Men Legends. And them joints was goated. Them joints was goated. Just imagine if it was, it was a more consolidated roster to within like the universe of the X-Men. See, like Marvel Ultimate Alliance, obviously, it was, expanded out to include the rosters of, the Avengers, the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, etc. It was a wider universe. Just imagine that same type of game design and structure, but within the context of the X-Men universe. Fire. That joint was heat, bruh. Yeah, that joint was like that, man. If these joints that Insomniac working on resemble X-Men Legends in any way, shape, or form, we gonna be alright. We gonna be alright, dog. Ain't gonna be not a thing to worry about. But that's about as far as I want to go as far as talking about the leaks, man, because I do want to show respect to Insomniac in that sense, man, because I do, you know, as a creative myself, I do feel, you know, empathetic towards their plight right now, what they're probably going through, and the amount of scrambling that they're doing around the holidays right now to try and, you know, get the toothpaste back in the tube out here when it's really impossible, you know. Said Legends 1 was amazing, man. Legends 1 and 2 was amazing. Yeah, man, them joints was like that. Them joints was like that. Y'all still remember the Fing Fang Foom fight? Yeah, man, that joint was heat. Yeah, that joint was heat. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to them. I'm looking forward to them whenever they get here. And now, got to get down to business. There we go. There we go. Now we in the building, baby. Said they leaked everything, but how they able to do that shit, pushing out fire in limited time frames. Yo, man, hey, I'll say this. I'll say this. We don't know that it's fire until it hits the street. Cause to be honest, Spider-Man 2 to me wasn't fire like that. It wasn't fire. It wasn't like, to me, like it did not live up to the reputation that they have. You know what I'm saying? It didn't live up to the reputation that they have. Like it was a solid game. It was a solid game. But they got to get back on the horse and let me know that they can still put out fire. I don't know if I can put fire title on their latest work. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can put that title on there. We gotta see. We gotta see what they end up doing with this Venom game, what they end up doing with, you know, with Wolverine. We gotta see what they end up doing with X-Men. Not to say they not capable of fire. They very capable. They've shown that. And they get the benefit of the doubt to be able to show that. But based on their latest work, man, I can't say that joint was fire, man. I can't say that to me had way too many holes in it. It had way too many holes in it. And based on things that I heard about how that joint was kind of going, it really seemed like, you know, they rushed development. And I could see that. Like, I was getting that impression. Even when I was playing it, like, it was like certain things that just didn't seem like it quite flowed the way it probably should have. Like Venom looked incredible. Venom sounded incredible. But the way in which he was presented within the context of that story, that wasn't it. That wasn't it, man. So it wasn't mid. No, it wasn't mid. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I ain't gonna do that to him. It definitely wasn't mid. It definitely, like, mid is Ubisoft. Mid is Ubisoft. Like, there, I would never disrespect Insomniac like that. You know, no, we ain't gonna do that. Your boy ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. I got too much love for Insomniac, and truthfully, I still believe that they're the best dev studio. I still believe they're the best. But I do believe that this fell below the expectations that I had for a studio of their stature. So I'm curious what made Spider-Man 2 okay to you. I might end up making a video on that. I might end up making it, because there are a lot of things. There are a lot of things about the game that made it just okay. To me, the combat was actually downgraded. I actually thought the combat was downgraded in a lot of ways. They gave you less gadgets to operate with. They took away a lot of like the suit powers that you could use to customize your joint. They took so many things away. They took so many things away, and I think it was in the purpose of simplifying the combat, but I like the complexity that the combat offered. I actually preferred it. I don't know. I like when I was using Peter Parker that I had access at any given time to 8 gadgets. To 8 gadgets as opposed to just 4, and I have like 4 suit abilities that I can't customize when you had a whole bunch of suit abilities from the first game that you could customize. I don't know. The gameplay was cool. The game, like to say the gameplay wasn't great. No, I'm not gonna say the gameplay wasn't great. But at the same time, when you've already gotten me used to what I was used to in 2018, nah, man, this ain't cutting it no more, man. This ain't cutting it no more. Like I'm conditioned to using a lot of gadgets at the same time, and that's why, like when I put up my tweet. When I put up my tweet, now it got people in a little bit of a tizzy when I said Arkham City is what a sequel is supposed to be. It's supposed to give you more, not less. Not less. Said some people said they took the safe route. I believe they did. I believe they did. I mean, again, I don't think they made a bad game. I don't think they made a bad game, but I do think they made. I wouldn't even say safe, because to me, safe would be doing the same thing. They gave you less this time around. They gave you less. He said they definitely stripped it down. I think it was a result of having 2 different characters. I mean, I guess, but we had been playing Spider-Man 2018 for 5 years at that point. We've been playing Spider-Man Miles Morales for 3 years up to this point. Why are we stripping it down now? We've already had these 2 characters. I could understand if it was a situation where they just introduced Miles Morales into this game, but we already had Miles Morales for 3 years to get used to, and that's before I even talk about the story. Said it wasn't in the same game. No, I don't think that should make a difference. I don't think that should make a difference, especially if you can alternate between the 2. So I think the cooldown period could have been taken out. That's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother thing I hated, and that's a whole nother thing. I don't like cooldowns, and I don't like weapon degradation. Those are 2 things that I absolutely hate in video games in general. But nah, man, I don't like. Nah. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. Yeah, man, I'm not a fan of that. Now, one thing, now just so it don't look like I'm taking a dump on the game, traversal is incredible. I love the traversal. The traversal Woo-wee. You know, I love the traversal, but there are a lot of things about the combat that I felt were downgraded that I wasn't a fan of. I felt it was very vanilla. I felt it was very vanilla. So I did like how each suit in the first game had special. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, dog. That's what I'm talking about, man. Like you had like a whole bunch of different suit abilities that you could use to customize to your own personal play style, not just four abilities that you just got to deal with it. You just got to deal with it. I ain't like none of Peter's. I ain't like none of Peter's abilities. I thought all of them was trash. Anyway, I'm not even gonna like if y'all think I'm taking a dump on the combat, man, y'all don't even want to hear it. Y'all don't even want to hear what I got to say about the story. Sin, we talked about the story. We talked about the story. Like we ain't gonna. I'm gonna let that sit, 'cause I actually might make a video on that. Because it's like going into 2024. I really want to get into more like pre-recorded content, so I may actually make a video on that. But I will say this: the thing that I did like the most about the game was Kraven. I love Kraven in the game. Unfortunately, the thing I was most disappointed about in the story was their implementation or lack thereof. So you got hordes of symbiotes, but only a few symbiote bombs. Hey man. So I can't stand Spider-Man. Like, see, I love Spider-Man, but I gotta be objective. You know. He said, make that shit. You know, I thought that John was. Yeah, man. Like, yo, man, we was. Yo, man, we was having a full session on that joint. Sin, I'm gonna hit you. Like it was a whole bunch of things. It was a whole bunch of things that happened that were kind of unforeseen, that kind of like took me away. But Sin, I'm gonna hit you, baby. But yeah, man, me and Sin was on the phone, man. We was elbow dropping that joint, bro. We was elbow dropping that joint a little bit. I was like, yeah, man, I am kind of sounding like a hater, you know, like walking away from that joint. We was elbow dropping that joint. So I'm looking forward to a future video Spider-Man 2 review. I don't even want to call it a review, because I'm not a reviewer. I'm not an analyst. I'm just an impressionist. I can tell you that I like something and that I don't, but as far as like analyzing things and I would hate to call myself a reviewer. Said not enough Venom for me. Hey man, that's all I'm saying. And TnT'z said that, you know, like 90% of his lines were on the cutting room floor. I'm like, what? I'm like, man, how you not use Candyman? How you not use Candyman when you didn't hire him? And the implementation of him. Yo, man. They might as well just use Eddie Brock. Because that little feud that they tried to mishmash up between Harry and Peter, man, that shit was whack. Yo, man, I'll make a video. I'll make a video. Goddamn it. The motherfuckers make think pieces about what's yo, man. No, I know. Yeah, man. Yo, man, don't talk me out of it, because the last thing I want to do is be lumped up in with the people doing that. Don't talk me out of doing the video, Ant. Yo, man, I couldn't believe it, man. I couldn't believe it. I had to add like 5-10 more people to the mute list, man. That shit was crazy. That don't forget people's need the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth videos. That's priority, because that actually, I mean, y'all already know how I am about Final Fantasy VII in general, but I actually think I'm gonna know. I actually think I kind of know a way that they're gonna do the ending. That's gonna be, you know, the same but different. Yeah, that shit ain't gonna be no review. He just want to throw a drop kick and a lariat at that. Yeah, man, pretty much, man. I just want to get on there. And voice my grievances. That's all I want to do. I don't really. Yeah, man. I don't want that additional responsibility for, you know, providing additional insight like that, man. I don't want all that responsibility, man. I just want to throw that joint in the jackhammer real quick. You know what I mean? I just want to be like, whoo, lift that joint all the way up. Bah! That's all I'm trying to do. I just want that joint to be a nice, quick Goldberg squash match, man. That's all I want. Said save it for the vid. There you go. So I didn't even see that shit till Ant posted. My mute hand is strong. Man, it seemed like I can't mute enough people. Like it's always somebody new. It seemed like it's always somebody new. It's like they have they got like a manufacturing line, man, with just new people doing this shit. So, oh yeah, I saw your tweet. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. I think I got an idea of how they're gonna do it, and I haven't seen anybody say it. I haven't seen any, like, all the, like, I'm like weird about the Final Fantasy VII and shit. Like, so I follow all the people that put theories together and what they think is gonna happen and how they think the story is gonna go and all that. I haven't seen anybody with the idea that I have. I haven't seen anybody with the idea that I had, so I might have to make a video on that thing. And when I was talking about it with that person yesterday, man, I was being real cautious and cryptic on what I thought it was going to end up being. 'Cause I ain't want to give away my video in a tweet. So I muted like 150 people in a week once. Yo, man, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. It's wild that you even have to do that. So you try muting certain words, that might work better. Maybe. Okay. I might have to go that route. Mute words. But man, that's even crazy. Man, that's crazy. It's crazy to even have to do that. Yo, Rue up in here. What's up with it, boy? How you living, man? I block a motherfucker quick, yo, man. So let the argumentation not make sense. They out, yo, man. I feel it. I feel it. But them people don't even be arguing with me. They don't even be arguing with me, man. Like, I'd be like, bruh, I just be seeing stupid things that they say, and I'm just like, man, I don't want that on my timeline, man. Like, man, like, I really got to change my algorithm out here. I really got to change my algorithm out here, man. Now, my Twitter's starting to look more like my Instagram out here, man. And I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it, man. Less gaming weirdos, more females. Count me in. Say I love Final Fantasy VII to death. Yo, man, gonna throw that one up there. And Train, what up, though? Appreciate you pulling up, man. We gonna throw that up there. We gonna let that thing sit right there. We gonna let that one. That's balls. Yeah, Train, crazy. Said my feed been toxic free for weeks now. Somehow I go, man, that's your fault, bro. That's your fault, man. It might. I wonder if I gotta mute you, Ant. If you don't, cause I follow you. I follow you, and I don't have you muted. And you just all of a sudden you just find your way to the bullshit. Maybe I gotta mute you too. Yo, Bats, what up, baby? So I'm not arguing with a soul on social media. Facts. I'm cool, bruh. I'm cool. Now, I will obviously engage in, compelling conversation, and if somebody has a differing opinion, I welcome it. But man, when it comes to that arguing and all that craziness, nah, man. Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. And Bats, you're damn right. You're damn right. And Train. You trying to all cap somebody? Hold on. Yo. Is somebody gonna handle that to me? You know what? Let me do the first one. Bye. Let me get you. Let me get you. Take a quick 60. Take a quick 60, please, and thank you. I think a lot of people just say stuff to bait people to comment for impressions. Oh, absolutely. It is engagement bait. It is engagement bait for sure. You almost had to mute Anderson. You almost had to mute him. You almost had to get him up out of there. Yo, Titanfall, what's happening with you? Nice to have you back around these parts, Nice to know you ain't forgot about us little people over here. Now talk about. Nice to know you ain't forgot about me. I feel special out here. You already know what I'm about to ask, so please, give me an update on my dog. Give me an update on my dog. You already know what I'm about to ask you. He said, I can't even remember, bro, but it was definitely some BS. It disturbed my peace. Yo, man. That's deep. That's deep. Man. So I've been on them good buds. Yeah. Yeah. That Taz is good. Love to hear it. Eating cat food. All right. You know, nice to know my boy still got the diverse palette over there. So I can understand might have been about pop. Oh man, see. And man, come on, man. I know you still ain't on that time, dog. I thought you was past that, man. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Cereal milk. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Got the cereal milk over there. So I don't even watch Power no more. Oh, okay. Good. That spoiler guide. No, see, that's the crazy thing, Sim. I thought he outgrew that. I thought that was Bats. Now I thought Bats was spoiler guide. Cause man, like the amount of flagrancy, if that's a word, I don't even know. But the amount of flagrancy in which Bats spoiled Spider-Man for Agent, that was just, oh man, that was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, man. The way Bats, man, got Agent up out of there with Spider-Man was wild, bruh. Batitcous Prime. Yeah, man. He is the new GOAT right now for that one. You know what I mean? It's a thing, man. We all have our time, man. You know, all you can do is just appreciate the run that you had, man. But nobody holds on to the throne forever, man. You just got to pass that joint along gracefully, dog. It's all good. It's all good. Like you are still acknowledged for what you brought to the spoiler game, but just, you know, sometimes, man, it's just that new one on the come up that's just more hungry than you for that title. You know, Bats was more hungry. He was like, no. Oh, I'm gonna fuck up this game for him. I'm gonna do that. He made that shit happen in the most impressive of manners. He said, boy, spoil some shit, make it look accidental. Yo, man. Verbal King, this guy's a soul say, man, he start walking straight at the end. Yo, man, you ain't know that, man. My bad, dog. My bad. I thought you saw it, man. That shit crazy, yo. Yo, man, Thanos snapped everybody out at the end of the movie, man. Oh, man, you ain't see that, dog. My bad, man. Oh, man, I thought, man, I could have sworn you was sitting right next to me in the theater opening night, man, when that shit came out at the very first viewing. I thought, man, I could have sworn when I walked out the movie theater, I saw you right there, man. God damn, bud. God damn. That shit fucked up. So I'm so tilted in rank. Yo, man. Where you at right now, man? I know you said you down 200. Where'd that down 200 put you? Say you need Tekken 8. Yo, yeah, I know you a Tekken player. I know you a Tekken player. I'm gonna buy it to support it, but yeah, I am not a Tekken player at all. I'm gonna get my head kicked in. I will absolutely look forward to watching y'all play though. Yeah, goddamn, boy. Goddamn, boy. Line long, boy. Line long, boy. Bass be like, my bad, I was excited. Pretty much. Pretty much. That'd be all he got. Said, oh, what figure is that in the background? The big thing on my left. Big thing on my left. On my left. That would be my Buster Sword right there. That is my Buster Sword. The figures that I have lined up, it's 4 of them. It's 4 of them on that mantle right there. There's 4 of them right there on that mantle. But that's the Horizon Forbidden West joint, the elephant. I have Ivy, Isabella Valentine, my favorite fighting game character of all time. I got Cloud and Tifa over there, and I got 19 inches of Venom. Matter of fact, I need to go to IKEA this weekend and grab me up another one. No, maybe not this weekend. Maybe not this week. Maybe next weekend. Maybe next weekend. I'm gonna grab up another one of them display cases, man, so I can get them joints off my mantle. And of course, gotta have the greatest. Gotta have the greatest up there too. Gotta have the greatest. But yeah, the one I think you're talking about to my left, that's just my life-size Buster Sword right there. That I have not gotten mounted yet. Wanted to mount it, haven't done so yet. Yeah, I love Tekken. I'm a Devil Jin, Fang, Yoshi, Gamera. Yo, golly, yo, you play random select. You play the whole roster of a game, just like Chuck, except you probably good at them. You know, like that. I mean, that's what make the difference. You know, like you probably actually nice. You know. Yeah, wave check. Wave check. He ain't got none. Yeah, Agent was dead ass tight when Bat spoiled Spider. Yeah, man, he was. He was, because he was almost at the end. He was almost at the end. Yo, Chuck, what up, though, baby? He said, I came in the shots. Always. Always, dog. Of course. Of course. There's no other way. That bro didn't even mean to. That's what made yo, man. Yo. I mean, he didn't mean to. He didn't mean to, but at the same time, he kind of should have knew better though. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, Agent said where he was in the game. Bats on his second playthrough. He was almost done with his second playthrough, and he still didn't know the order of events that was going on. He still didn't know the order of events that was going on. I thought he had already passed that. Dog, he told you the part he was on, and you was on your second playthrough. You was probably on your second playthrough, almost getting ready to lap him. And you still don't know the order of events, dog? Man. Man. That man been waiting 5 years for that game, man. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Yeah, Train. The IKEA on Decatur. Yes, on Decatur. See, I got shells in the room now. Do I need collectibles? Need? No. No. No, there's not a single collectible that you need at all. You don't need none of them. You don't need one. So I used the whole casting technique. Oh, that is crazy. That is crazy. I would absolutely try and get you to teach me how to play Tekken. I just know like you probably be one of them Michael Jordan ass teachers though. You're like, yo, why can't you just do the complex shit that I've been doing for the last 8 Tekkens? Why can't you just do that? It's easy. It's easy. Why can't you do that, man? Why you being trash? She probably be a Michael Jordan ass teacher, man. Break a motherfucking spirit while she while she teaching. Yo, True Bleed, what's that with you? That Bass be rolling up them moon rocks. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Is it, man? Bass had a completely different story after he took a couple 12 sons. Like, man, he had a different story. Saying, yo, man, y'all story was different from the one I had. The story that I was playing. Oh yeah, oh shit, Eddie Brock is Venom now. Yo, this shit fire. Yo, man, we had the whole bell tower scene there. Let me take another hit. Oh shit, yo, this shit fire. I'm like, yo, man, none of that shit happened, man. Like goddamn. So I saw you on MK1. No, you saw my niece on MK1. You saw my niece on MK1. Yeah, I was not playing MK1. Damn, everybody abandoned MK1. Yo, I didn't abandon it. You can only abandon a place that you were attended to in the first place. You know? Technicalities out there. So I might be able to get Tekken 8 for $15. Hey man, it's gonna be people playing it. It's gonna be people playing it. I'm not even gonna front. I'm not playing that joint like that. But yeah, I know folks is gonna be on it though. I know Bats is gonna be on that joint crazy. Cause like the only time I was really playing Tekken 7 was, you know, that was when I was sparring with Bats, because I know he was entering those online PlayStation tournaments. So like I would always, you know, just jump on spar with Bats, help him get his help him get some, you know, added reps. Say outside of Final Fantasy VII, what games are you looking forward to? Okay, let's see. What's coming out? What's coming out that's been announced? I mean, I'm looking forward to Tekken 8 coming out, but I'm not a Tekken player. I'm not a Tekken player like that, but I'm looking forward to its release. I'm looking forward to checking out the seeing what that Black Myth could look like. Man, what is coming out? We just had the Game Awards, man, and like really, keep it real, man, not a whole lot of that shit excited me, bro. Really not much, Sin, to be honest. To be completely honest, man, like unless something is like slipping my mind, maybe. That Stellar Blade, yeah, I'll play Stellar Blade. I would play that. But yeah, Stellar Blade, Black Myth, Tekken. I don't really know though, man. To be honest, Sin, like, and this is not even the Final Fantasy VII fanboy part of me. This is just the me part of me. Like, Final Fantasy VII is really the only thing I can say that I'm really excited to play. That's the only joint I can say I'm looking forward to like that. Like, to me, all the hot shit that's been officially announced. Now, if we want to talk about things that have been leaked out, then, you know, all right, whatever. We can add a few more to the list, but otherwise, man, like, not really, nothing. To everyone hyped for Stellar Blade because of cheeks. That's not true. Like the gameplay that I saw, it looks like Devil May Cry. I like Devil May Cry gameplay. I liked it. I like how Stellar Blade actually looks as a game. Said Rise of Ronin. Let me see. Let me. Oh yeah, I remember this joint. I remember this. That joint looked like it was kind of shaky. It looked like it was kind of shaky the way it ran. I got to see how that joint run. Says basically Ghost of Tsushima with pistols. I'll see. Maybe that too. So ain't nobody fucking with Hellblade 2. Does that joint have a date? Yeah, I don't even. Cause I mean, if all I got is a release year, man, that shit can get pushed back. That shit could get pushed back, man. Like I don't believe the whole release year thing, unless it comes from Insomniac. Then I'm more inclined to believe a release year from them. They usually hit their deadlines, but I don't know, man. Don't give me no release year, man. Expect me to be excited for you. That's why, like, that's that GTA shit. That's that GTA shit, man. Like, nah, man. We ain't getting GTA in 2025. I don't even know why everybody gassing themselves up, trying to get themselves all excited, man. Like, no, we ain't getting that shit till damn near 2027. The only game I have my interest is Rise of the Ronin, but other than that, I'm just gonna replay the games I have. I ain't mad at that. So I used to be hyped for Black Myth Wukong, but just waited too long. Don't care no more. Yo, that's honestly how I feel about Hellblade. That's how I feel about Hellblade. So, man, I feel that. Said Rise of the Ronin is a mix of Ninja Gaiden and Soulsborne. All right, I'm cool. I'm out. Yep, I'm out. I just saw gameplay for Black Myth. Black Myth. I'm saying Black Milk. Taking myself back to Detroit. Saw the gameplay for Black Myth, and I'm cool on that shit. It's just FF7 for me too. Pretty much. And as usual, and per usual, I already know what's gonna happen when Sin play Final Fantasy VII. Sin is one of those people. Like, Sin is secretly a glutton for punishment. He will absolutely admit that he does not like a certain genre of video game that has certain tropes about it. But he will go out and buy that joint day one, expecting that joint to be different, just so he could try it, just so he could hope that it might be different, knowing that it ain't gonna be different. And then he gonna come back and say, "Yo, man, I just bought this RPG game that be RPGing the fuck out of me, and you know what I think? I don't think I'm an RPG guy, man. I just don't think I'm an RPG guy, man." When he has literally been saying that he ain't no RPG guy for the last what, 4 years I done known him, 4.5, almost 5 years I done known him, maybe more than that. I already know. I already know that's gonna be on the way. I'm just gonna be sitting here. I'm gonna be sitting here just like this. I'm gonna be sitting here just like this. I'm gonna be waiting for that text to come through. I'm gonna be waiting for it. Cause, man, I wish I still had the text from my other phone. Cause, man, when he was complaining about the Hell House in part 1, oh my God, I was on the other end of the phone dying. I swear I was on the other end of the phone dying. I was like, he over there hurt. He over there getting damaged. Oh man, I wish I still had them joints, man. The Sin text when he raging out over a game be the best, bro. Them joints be the best, dog. He said, "Oh shit, what the fuck going on with Black Milk?" You know what? He was actually just performing at the Detroit Jazz Festival. Yeah, man. Yeah, Milk is my man. Milk is my man. Yeah. He still do a whole lot of do a whole lot of work with, you know, some of my people back home, like, you know, like Fat Father, Marv One. Still rock. He still rock with them heavy. Still rock with them heavy. But man, Milk was doing a whole lot of international shit too. Yeah. That's my guy there, man. That's my guy. Said definition of insanity. I gotta complete the story though. Hey man, I feel you, man. You done already started, man. You done already started, and like they say in the game, man. It's no getting off this train we on, man. It's no getting off this train. The train can only go where the rails take it, man. And you own them rails now, Sid. You gotta see your way through it. And I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here just like this. I'll be here just like this, man. Waiting on them joints. Yo, man. Said the Hell House was hella fun. Yeah, the Hell House. Yeah, Hell House. That I'm wondering. The Hell House might have been my favorite fight in the game. That might have been my favorite fight in the game. But that was one thing I always loved about Final Fantasy VII Remake, man. Like the dynamic boss battles. It was like you were getting 3 boss battles, and you know, every single time there was a boss battle. I was definitely bitching. Yo, man, the way you was cussing out Aerith, bro. Yo, man, that shit was the best. Oh man, you was cussing Aerith the fuck out. You like, yo, man, this bitch do 2 damage, man. Why the fuck is she running down on the enemies like that? She only do 2 damage. Stay your dumb ass back. Oh man, I was crying. Oh man. And because I was so amused by it, I didn't even want to try and give him good advice. I know, horrible friend. I didn't even want him to be on point. I just wanted to see where this was gonna go. I just wanted to see how long we was gonna be on this roller coaster. I just wanted to see. Oh man, because he was cussing Aerith out so much, bruh. Oh man, I was crying. Yeah, Marv one. Yeah. Marv's my people. Marv is my people. I'm gonna have some shit to talk, but I had fun playing Final Fantasy. Yeah, I mean, like, it's a fun game. It's a fun game. You know what? The first part, that was the shit they had to step on in order to make a full-fledged game out of. Like now, they're out in the actual world. When you get into the actual world, that's where the fun actually starts. That's where the fun actually starts at. So like, it's really gonna be fire. Getting out into that world, seeing all the different environments and all that shit, man, that should be heat. You know, you have a chance to, you know, fight with different party members, different enemy types. He said it gave me 0 tips. I could have absolutely told him just to sit back and just let Aerith cast spells. Because in actuality, Aerith is the strongest party member that you have in the entire game. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's the strongest party member that you have, but you have to use her magic abilities. Nah. I'm gonna let my boy keep trying to, you know, box with Aerith over there, man, doing that 2 damage. That shit was fire. Random, who had the funniest meltdown on or off stream? Funniest meltdown on or off stream. Natick has some heat. Natick has some heat. Me when I was going off on them motherfuckers. Me when I was going off on them motherfuckers when I was running in the park. Sin playing Final Fantasy VII. Also, see, a whole lot of people don't remember this, but also Sin playing UFC. Sin, like this goes way back. This goes way back into the archives, right? This goes back to when, like, I just came across his channel. Like, I hadn't even, like, known him. I was just you know, just seeing you know, seeing what the homie's content was about. Now I saw he had a live stream up of him playing UFC. Yo, man, the rage that was in that joint was fire too. Cause it seemed like he was he was just so frustrated with how trash the game was, and he was just determined to try and power through it, to the point to where he was just so tired of playing the game that he was relieved to get knocked out. Yo, man, he rage quit the game and the stream. That shit had me dying. Yo, man, that motherfucker was like, hold on. That motherfucker said, there, knock the fuck out. Y'all be good, man. I'm out. Peace. Yo, man, he rage quit everything. He was acting like, man, he was like, man, I'm just here so I don't get fined. That shit had me dying. Said, there, knock the fuck out. There you go, man. I'm out this bitch. Y'all got what y'all wanted from me. I'm out. Peace. Yo, man, that shit had me crying. See, sometimes it's not just the rage, man. It's the more subtle things that you just see with a motherfucker. Like, you could see the torment that man was going through, man, just playing that game. And he really felt relieved when he got knocked the fuck out. Yo, that was the funniest shit to me, bruh. Cause like, man, like I don't know, like to an extent, man, like when people be out here doing these over the top, being extra raged, I be feeling like they just acting. See, like when I know a motherfucker's really mad is when they had them veins pop out. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, oh yeah, there go that vein. I done had that vein pop out before. That's the vein. Like you said, your pressure was high. I know your pressure was high. Hey man, when your pressure is regulated, this vein right here don't just pop out. That vein be well modulated. That man said, yo, there we go. Knock the fuck out. Man, getting knocked the fuck out was the highlight of that man's day. Just so he could end that stream, cut that game off, probably got up and smoked one of the fattest motherfuckers that you can get your hands on. You know what I'm saying? That man probably needed, he probably needed to medicate so heavily, man. I was like, yo, man, bro was going through it. He was like, man, this is the longest 40-minute stream I've ever done in my life. I was trying to be up here for 2 hours, man. That 40-minute stream took everything out of me. The ant fighting that dragon for 3 hours was that was fire. That was fire, Sim. And yo, Dallas, what up, baby? How you living, man? Get you up here one time. Happy holidays to you, man. Hopefully the holidays were good to you, dog, and that you bringing in 2024 the way you're supposed to. I mean, I would definitely say though, Sim, I could understand and getting, you know what I'm saying, getting, you know, steamrolled by that dragon for 3 hours, or the cane of joints. What I did not expect though was this man getting absolutely mollywopped in Arkham, just like for 28 million straight times on the tutorial. My boy was getting back. Talking about it was the latency. Talking about latency. Talking about latency. Talking about latency. I wasn't even gonna say nothing, but since we here, and since Ant is the one that asked this question, and this whole conversation spawned from the question that he asked, I actually went on PlayStation Plus and streamed Arkham Origins just to see if that latency was that bad. I got hit a total of 2 times. I got hit a total of 2 times. He said, so it's another jump Ant stream? Nah, man. It just kind of like, you know, it evolved into one. That wasn't the intention. That wasn't the intention. Just kind of morphed into it, man. You know how things just kind of take form of its own. And you ever tried it? No, man, he up out of there, dog. He up out of there. They ran him out. Thug 1, Thug 2. The extras on the credit sheets, man, got him up out of there, man, with a little bit of help, a killer crop. You know what I'm saying? John Johannesburg in the black Scully knocked his ass out of Gotham City, man. Let's see, did I bring up your rage in God of War? I beat God of War though. I beat God of War. Yeah, you know what? I will say this. My rage in God of War, that's another one. That's another one. We gotta throw that on there. I said my 2K park struggles. God of War on Give Me God of War, the new game plus. That's another one. That's another one. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, for sure. But you know what? The joints that was getting me. Let me see. What were the parts that were really fucking me up? Magni and Modi. They was fucking me up. Who else? And anytime I was fighting in a tight corridor where it wasn't like a open field, it would always be somebody that just want to just pop up out of nowhere and just you know what I'm saying? Knock 75% of my health out. I ain't like that. Oh yeah, OBJ, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like, yo, man, was he really contributing? No. Was he really contributing? No. Yo, man. I gotta find something to run with OBJ again, man. That motherfucker was hilarious, dog. That is a funny dude, bro. Man, we gotta find something else to run with OG, man. Said, did you rage in Horizon with the Thunderjaw? No, that wasn't even the Thunderjaw. That was the what was it called? The Slither Spine. The Slither Spine. That's what it was. When that joint yeah, you talking about the Forbidden West joint. where the glitch beat me at the end of the 20-minute run. Oh, hold on. Yo, Sim might have a GOAT right there. Sim might have, man, that's top 3 right there. Yo, that's top 3 right there. That was the thing, man. I was like, man, Natick always had some ones, man. Yo, man, Natick always had some ones. I don't think I can befriend it. I don't think I can befriend it. Ah, stop walking towards me, man. Yo, that was a GOAT one right there, man. Yo, man. Yeah, man. That was definitely one of them ones. Or when the pig walked towards him. Yeah, man, that shit was fire too. The man, what the fuck is that? Yo, man, the boy Natick, man. The boy Natick had some heat, man. The boy Natick had some heat, bruh. Is that Hell Divers? You can run Hell Divers, maybe. I might be willing to get at a shot if the homies want to run it. I might be willing to get at a shot. Yeah, yo, man, that boy Natick, man, that boy Natick, wow, man. The Natick Resident Evil streams would, man, no, those will never be touched, man. Those can't ever be fucked with, man. That Lion King on the SNES is probably the hardest game I played. I can't even say I remember that joint like that. I can't even say I remember that. That we need a new division ASAP. That's a fact. That's a fact, bruh. So I had a rage moment with Ragneezy, hence why I'm ducking the smoke. Hey, man, it's all good. It's all good. Just know that when you boot that joint back up, man, you know what's waiting on you. But yeah, man, we do need another division, though. We do need that. I would definitely jump back in that joint too. I'd jump in that joint in a second. I mean, the game itself ain't what makes me play it, man. It's the camaraderie, man. It's the fact, you know, like, man, we have a disorderly crew that we have, man. That shit is always gonna be entertaining. Always. Yeah, man, I definitely jump back in division. I would jump back in division now, man, if I could carry my progress to PC. If I could carry my progress to PC, man, I'll be on that joint. I'll get on that joint today. Dude was reckless. Yo, man. It was, man, that was great, man. It was great. Yeah, Natick, the notorious fall asleeper. You know what I'm saying? The notorious, yo, man. We was working on a mission. Said we come back the next day. Then all of a sudden, come to find out he did it. He did the mission with some randoms. You know what I'm saying? Natick constantly taking his talents to South Beach across this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Then you got Sin. You got Sin, the one that just claimed every single body on the battlefield. You know what I'm saying? Like he claimed the bodies he got. He claimed the bodies that you got. He claimed the bodies that's down the street that ain't nobody got yet but about to get. He claiming kills on people that ain't even dead yet. Yo, I got him. I got him. I'm like, Sin, he was behind you. How'd you shoot him? I literally saw he was behind you. How did that happen? This house Dolph Lundgren. Yeah, man. Let you tell it. Let you tell it. Oh man, those were the times, bruh. Those were the times, dog. Big man, might have to just boot that joint back, man. Might just boot that joint on back up, man. Just go ahead, man. Just have to do what we got to do on PlayStation, man. Man, I do miss them days, bruh. I miss them days, dog. And honestly, other than Street Fighter, I ain't playing nothing else like that, man. I'm going back and I'm constantly playing Final Fantasy VII over and over. I'm constantly playing Arkham over and over. You know, like, man, I need something else, man. Said Bass let you die on purpose? Yo, man. Sometimes it's tough love, man. Sometimes that's tough love. So it was some good times. So I really would like a multiplayer game to play because I've been skipping around games since I beat Spidey. Pretty much. Man. After I beat Spider-Man, I went back to play Final Fantasy VII Remake again. I went back to play Final Fantasy VII Remake, man. Now I'm in the process of playing Batman Arkham City's New Game Plus on PC. Like playing old ass games, bruh. Old ass games. I mean, other than Street Fighter, I play Street Fighter all the time. I'm always going to play Street Fighter, but other than that, man, just playing old ass games, bruh. This shit out of pocket. Said PlayStation need to make SOCOM happen. Hey, man, somebody need to make something happen, man. Somebody need to make something happen, man. Like I don't even care. I don't even care. I don't even care who it is or what it is, man. Just give us some type of heat. Give us some type of heat. Or just give us a game that's heat enough for everybody to want to be able to jump in and create our own entertainment. Because that's really all Division was. Like, Division in itself, that shit ain't fire like that. But because we have the eyeball crew that we have, that shit was fun every session. Every single session, that joint was fun because we made our own fun. I've been playing Red Dead Redemption. The first one? The first one? Yo, man, we in the same boat. Yo, man, we in the same boat. They're probably in the works. I'm sure it is. The Helldivers might be a good game to jump in next. I'm gonna keep my eye on that. That might be the move. So I gotta rerun Remnant 2. I might have to look that up too. Said Medal of Honor with multiplayer. Hey man, something. Said co-op in Division is A+ content. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Said Tekken 8 is bringing the heat. Yeah, Tekken 8 look fire. Tekken 8 does look fire, man. I'm just not a Tekken player, but Tekken 8 does look sick, man. So a lot of people say 2023 is the best year for gaming. 2020 existed, man. 2020 exists. Like as bad as 2020 was as a year, it was a great gaming year. It was a great gaming year. Man, 2020 had Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima, the PlayStation 5, Spider-Man Miles Morales. What else came out in 2020? What else came out in 2020, man? And 2020 was out of pocket. I could have stopped at Doom Eternal and Final Fantasy VII and Ghost of Tsushima. Not to mention that we got the PlayStation 5 during that joint. Like, yo, man, 2020 can't be touched, bruh. 2020 can't be touched. Yo, Stokes, what's that with you? Got the boy Stokes in this jump. Get you up here one time. I just upgraded my Ghost of Tsushima to the PS5 version, so I'm replaying that. I might do that too. So to me, 2020 was goated. I don't think I beat more games. Same here, bruh. Same here. Couldn't leave the fucking house, so I'm like, yeah, man, we about to knock these joints out. About to knock these joints out of here. That's when we was playing all that goddamn Division. Yo, man, we was running the fuck out that Division in 2020, boy. Yo, man, we was running that. That's how we got like 829 days in that joint, bruh. Oh, man. Yeah, Demon Souls remake, that joint came out. Facts. Yup. Yep, Demon Souls came out. Said we got more Warriors for Legends. You talking about Ghosts? You talking about for Ghost Legends? So I'm looking forward to upgrading my Last of Us 2 to the PS5 version when it comes out next month. I'm fine with paying $10 for the upgrade. Facts. Me too. I'm fine with it. Like, I would want to see that new mode. I would want to check out that new mode, man, because like I love the combat in that game. I love the combat in Last of Us 2. So seeing what that mode hitting for, man, I might have to see what's am with it. So we was playing that shit damn near every day. I don't think I put more hours into any other game ever. Yo. Maybe same here. At least not a game like that. Like, I play fighting games, so like maybe like a fighting game. Yeah. A fighting game for sure. But other than that, man, hell no. Hell no. Like I think I topped out with Division in like 16 days or something, man. Like something crazy. That Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. Nah, that shit don't count. Nah, that shit don't count, Bleed. That shit don't count, Bleed, man. Sorry, man. Said seeing the Rat King again. Yo, man, that joint was fire. Yo, man. When they start, when The Last of Us 2 for that short segment, man, I think it was in a hospital. When that joint turned into a full-fledged Resident Evil game, that shit was fire. I was like, yeah, man, I want a whole game like that. Whole game like that, bruh. That whole section was insane. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. That might have been my favorite part of the game. That might have been my favorite part right there. Which is crazy because I mean I didn't like the Abby segment at all. I didn't like that at all. But that one part of her segment was probably my favorite part of the entire game. And I actually like playing with Ellie. I like the Ellie segments, but they started, you know, going on that other shit, man. I was like, I was definitely timing out. So I skipped part 2. That's the only game I ever got spoiled for me. Damn, that sucks. I didn't care for the ending, otherwise I would have still played it. Well, I'll put it like this. I don't know how it got spoiled for you, but sometimes experiencing something can be different from just having it told. It still might be worthwhile to play the game. Yeah, it still might be worthwhile to play the game. Especially since the gameplay is fun. The gameplay is actually fire. So you wasn't feeling as, man, come on, Sin. Come on, Sin. Yo, man, that shit was wild. That was wild, bro. Like, yo, man. That was awkward. That was awkward shit, bro. Like, man, what was that? Like, why is that scene? Why is that scene, bro? Like, why was... Man. Get my water. Yo, that shit was out of pocket, bro. That shit was out of pocket. Say, Last of Us 2 Rogue Mode about to go digital. I agree. I wonder how they're gonna make new weapons for her since she's Nubby McNubberson. Wow, that's deep. That's deep. The spoilers, Sim. I'm assuming you met my wife. Don't know about the game and don't want to be spoiled. My bad. My bad, Miss B. And she was stronger than, yo, man, like, without going into spoilers, but old girl built like Scott Steiner out here, like the 1998 Scott Steiner, then went on this whole murderous rampage spree, fucking everybody up, fucking up everything. And then you get, you know what I'm saying? Then you just let, you know, just let homeboy just, you know, throw you in the Boston Crab, you know what I'm saying? Acting like you know, you a certain somebody that we know around here. He said, damn, what up? Yo, Black, what's happening, man? Yeah, man. Yo, man, we was talking about The Last of Us 2, man. Oh, man. That shit was ignorant, man. I mean, yeah, the game is almost 4 years old now, though. And yes, buff Cammy. No, QB. We ain't buffing Lily. Matter of fact, she don't even really exist. She don't even really exist like that, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Fuck her for real, for real. Know what I'm talking about? You know? That's the time we gotta be on. See, Queen B, we gotta quit while we ahead. We don't even need that second part. You can just stop right there at the buff Cammy and we straight, you know? We don't even need that second part. That second part, like, you know, like, yeah. It's like that sequel that nobody like as much, you know? The Abby needs buffs? Nah, she don't need no buffs. She don't need no buffs. She was Batista bombing her way through whole fleets of people. She was wildin'. She had all that. That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. The golf club energy wasn't there at all, bruh. Yo, that shit, wow. Yo, Cyclone, what up? Get you up here one time. Said Abby built like she ready for war. Good buddies. Yo, man. Yo, man. That's wild. I guess. There you go, Sim. Nerf everyone except for Cammy and Ryu. I agree with that, too. I agree with that. Come on, no, I can't. I can't. We always gonna be screaming out, fuck Lily on this side. We always gonna do that. That's always the energy. On-site energy when it comes to Lily. The Abby wanted the SP. Yeah, man, Abby definitely wanted the SPD Ellie the whole game. The Abby was built like a woman needs to be built in that world scenario. Maybe. Maybe, but I still think it's a little weird that, you know, you just out here Batista bombing everybody. You putting every motherfucker in the rock bottom out here, but you let, you know, you let somebody look like a, you know, a short order cook at the Waffle House bend you over like that. Like that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. She was fucking everything up. And hey, can't pick who you love. Can't pick who you love. So they say. Said Abby hit old boy at the people's elbow and killed his dog. Yo, man, snapped the dog's neck using golf clubs on dudes. But then, you know, what I'm saying, then getting bent over by Joe Dirt, though. That's what yo, man, thank you. Thank you. Why wasn't he built that way? I mean, now granted, he wasn't on the same type of revenge mission that she was on, because like it was obviously obsession that was motivating her to do that. But if the world is the motivating factor, man, why he walking around looking like Joe Dirt? You know what I'm saying? If the world is supposed to motivate me that goddamn much, man, like, man, he should be walking around looking like Scott Steiner too. He should be looking so prepared to put somebody in the Steiner recliner out here. So I was mad at her for what she did to Joel. I love the game and the series. I mean, then they got the reaction they were out to get. They got the intended result. They got the reaction. Said they can't have a two-star relationship. Somebody had to, yo, man, I guess, man. Yo, man, I ain't going nowhere near that, man. Sound like we going into a territory. We going into a territory. I ain't going nowhere near that, man. Nah, man. See, it ain't gonna be no motherfuckers that don't be on here streaming that's about to get me canceled on mine. Y'all got that. I'm just gonna put that one out there. There wasn't a single buff man in that game. Yo, man. Oh, man. That Joel killed over 500 people easy in the first game. Yeah, dude was a serial killer. That's why I say I agree. Hey, man, he had it coming. Like, see, people treat all these dudes you had to kill in the first game like they were just NPCs, like they were just zeros and ones that didn't have families in the world that they're trying to create. All of those people had families. He created a lot of enemies for himself, man. Eventually that shit catch up with you. That didn't they have a gym? I mean, they had to have. They had to have had a gym. They had to have had a gym, bruh. Last of Us 2 can hold up against most current gen games. That's a fact. That's a fact. But at the same time, it's no strange. That's no stranger to what, you know, certain developers do, you know. I mean, honestly, I think when you start talking about how games look, I think how games look is more of a testament to the developer skill, the developer ability, than it is the hardware. The hardware can only get you so far. Said trauma is a loss of control, and people who suffer from it typically do life corrections to prevent losing control again in the future. She dedicated her time to making sure when she met her dad's killer, she would be ready. Agree. I mean, that is what she did. Nobody else did though. Cause wasn't it about the world? Wasn't it about the world? I mean, now granted, of course, like with that particular character, of course that was her arc. But if we're talking about the world, why everybody else regular degular? Like, why is she the one that stands out for being that kind of body type? That was the weird part about it to me. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, man. Why she up there clanging and banging? The dude's up here passing her the weights, man. You know what I'm saying? The whole world fucked up. She the only one that did a push-up. Yo, man, you got the whole Rat King out there, man. The whole world, man. They like, hey, man, whatever. I can run, can't I? I can run. Man, that shit wild, man. My legs work. Man, you got the whole Rat King out there, man. You got them. What were they called? The bloaters. Man, it's not even the humans that you got to worry about, man. You got these fucking Billy bath salt motherfuckers out here, man. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Now, granted, I understand in the case of Abby, man. Like when you're motivated by something as obsessive as her cause made her, I get it. She was obsessive about a very, very specific cause, but survival is a motivator that should have plagued everybody. In the grand scheme of things, man, I would much rather fight Joel than fight the fucking Rat King out here. Yo, man, shit is real in the field, man. You're like, yo, man, I'd definitely rather fight that 45, 50-year-old white man than fight the fucking Rat King that's up here mutating and doing all types of crazy shit. So I don't think it was thought all the way through. I mean, that aspect definitely wasn't. That aspect definitely wasn't, because I mean that wasn't what they were. You know, that wasn't the part of the world building that they were particularly keyed in on. They were focused on other aspects of the world building. Kind of overlooked that aspect of it. Who knows? Could have been an agenda behind that too. Who knows? Never know. And appreciate everybody that that liked, retweeted, shared, all that good shit, man. Appreciate y'all. I'm just getting to it now. Hey, yo, Chuck, man, I'm gonna need you to relax, man. I'm gonna need you to relax, man. I'm gonna need you to relax. That wasn't Spanish dude, kind of weighty. Who's Spanish dude? Who's Spanish dude? Trying to remember. Who the fuck is Spanish dude? Yo, hold on. What we got here? Let me see what's in it. First of all, I'm gonna start out saying gracias. And yeah, let me go to my dashboard for Streamlabs real quick, man. Yo, come on, man. My alerts pop up. They are so microscopic. I gotta throw it up on here. I gotta bring it up here. Yo, much appreciated, dog. Much appreciated, dog. Appreciate the three Gil. You know what I mean? It's much appreciated, dog. Shout out to the Traphouse Gamers, man. If you haven't done so already, man, he been up in the chat this whole time. But click up with him. Do yourself that solid. Said Chuck is Spanish? Yo, man, that's deep. Said Carlos. Yeah, man, he is Carlos. I forgot about that, man. I forgot he Carlos, man. That shit is crazy. Man, Chuck ignorant, bro. All right, there we go. I think I got everybody now. Man, we up here been talking for 2 hours, man. Talking 2 hours about any old thing, man. Ain't even had a chance to, you know, pull up the battle hub or nothing like that, man. We up here just kicking it, roasting the fuck out of games, man. Oh man, roasting the fuck out The Last of Us 2 and laughing at all of our different rage moments over the years, man, that we have had. I love using the end of the year as a way to reflect, man. I love using the end of the year as a reflection period. It's always fun. Hey, it's smooth. Hey, man. That's all that count, man. That's all that matter. Yeah, that's all that matter, bruh. Y'all like it, I love it. But yeah, man, I can't even say I'm really looking forward to no games like that. That Abby's friend Manny, yo, man, must have been, yeah, man, very memorable character. Very memorable character. Thank you for Googling that for me, Sim. You know, I know for sure you ain't remember no fucking Manny. Oh yeah, good Googles. Good Googles. All these notifications. All right. Oh, come on, man. What is all this? Is there more drunk streams in 2024? Hey, there you go. Is it Master 2024? Who knows? Maybe even before that. Maybe even before that. Yeah, Manny was the only other competent guy in their joint. I might have to run that back. Might have to run that back and refresh. It's been 3.5 years. Said facts, her other friends were useless. I mean, I don't know, son. She was borderline useless, but I love that energy. Let's get you there. Hey, man. It's just about firing up the mode. It's just about, man. Yeah, just I gotta find the motivation to fire up that mode again, man. So he was with her during the dog scenes. Oh, the car joint. Okay, I remember that. Okay, yeah, I remember him. Yeah, he was alright. He was alright. Yeah, he was alright. The whole segment of the game just to me wasn't necessary, but yeah, I remember him. I remember him now. I remember him now. Said, bro, they had Jeffrey Wright and barely gave him anything to work with. They had Jeffrey Wright? They had Jeffrey Wright? What? What? Yeah, Jeffrey Wright win. Yeah, Jeffrey Wright played Isaac, the leader of the WLF. Really? I did not even know that. Wow. I did not even know that. I was literally today years old. That's crazy. That's crazy. Must have been all they could afford. Yeah, that must have been all they could afford out of him. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. The next one, if any, probably going to go down in history. More likely than not. More likely than not. Yeah, more likely than not. It's not a matter of if. They're making that joint. They are making it. Even if Neil Druckmann doesn't want to make it, he's going to make it. Sony is making him do it. So yeah, one real scene. So I knew it was him as soon as he started talking. And he had the receding hairline. Yo, I didn't even pay attention to it that much. That's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. Like, man, that one slipped by me. That Sony gonna give them an infinite amount of money. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. It's gonna be a blank check. It's gonna be a blank check, and they said, yo, man. That's the reason. That right there, that what you just typed. That's the reason why they don't have a choice but to make a third game. That show did well enough. We are keep it going. Keep it going, Neil. Keep it going. Yeah, they're making this joint a blockbuster franchise. They're making this joint a blockbuster franchise at this point, man. They ain't letting them walk away. Me and Sin have talked about it, man. Like, he was like, man, I don't even think he said, I don't even think they wanted to make a second game, but I don't think they probably didn't have a choice. Man. They went to him after the success of the first one. It's like, yo, man, run it back. Run it back. I mean, at that time, they knew what their plans were. They knew what their plans were. So I would love to see another pro tag that wasn't Ellie. Sir. Sir. That's great. Yeah, that's gonna do fantastic. Hey, we're gonna have this big franchise that was built on the back of a character, and we're not gonna use that character. Nah, don't work like that, Sim. Don't work like if you have a protagonist that works, you don't just veer off. You don't just veer off. Nah, man. Ain't no move off of Ellie. Ain't no move off of Ellie yet. Ain't no move off of Ellie, because the art, I mean, it was written in a way. It was written in a way to where if they wanted to stop, they could. But the arc isn't over. So the mere fact that if they want to continue the series and don't want to include those characters, nah, it don't work yet. It don't work yet. The Last of Us 2 without Ellie is crazy. I mean, I think they talking about like going beyond The Last of Us 2. So Ellie Kid has the same. Yeah, that's not Ellie's kid. That's not Ellie's kid. Said give her a kid. She's a lesbian. Yo, man, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth about to be fire. You know what I'm saying? That shit about to be heat. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, man. Yo, that shit about to be fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, that shit come out in a couple months, man. That shit about to be so fire. That shit about to be so fire, bro. I can't wait for that joint, man. You know what I mean? Fuck everywhere that shit was going. Fuck everywhere that shit was going. For one, I'm glad that I stopped myself. Yeah, Bats. I saw where it was going. Had to pull that quick pivot. For one, shout out to myself. Gotta take my hat off to myself for that quick pivot. Second, I'm glad none of y'all work for Naughty Dog. Okay, I'm glad none of y'all work for Naughty Dog. This is horrible. This is fucking horrible. What kind of ideas are these? What are we doing here? What are we doing? All right. Third, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is about to be fire. Said Final Fantasy VII Rebirth about to be so lame once you hit that ending cutscene, another 3 to 5 years. Shit, I don't give a fuck. Ask me how many times I done played Final Fantasy VII Remake during this whole 4-year period. I play that motherfucker again. I play that motherfucker again. I ain't one of them one and done boys. I done played Final Fantasy VII Remake so many goddamn times by now on PlayStation, on PC, Airwell. I done play Final Fantasy VII Remake too many goddamn times, dog. So I didn't say it, he did. No, Sim, you had equally bad ideas. You had equally bad ideas over there. You're up here saying that the main protagonist that the franchise has been built off of should just be walked away from for a new protagonist without being killed off. That's an equally bad idea. that's like saying, hey, yo, man. In 2016, man, we didn't have 8 years. We didn't have 8 years of Tony Stark, man. We just gonna pivot and walk away from Tony Stark, man. We just gonna do that. That was an equally bad idea. Yo, Asian, what's up with it, boy? How you living, man? Appreciate you pulling up, man. So I gotta go back. I didn't beat Leviathan. Oh yeah, man, do that, dog. You gotta beat Leviathan. So that means, oh yeah, you got more to do. You got more to do. I'm not gonna give it all away, but yeah, man, you still got more to do, dog. You got more to do. So I replayed OG this year. It was so fun. I'm actually replaying OG right now with mods. Oh man, you passed out? Yo, man, you're gonna be up all night now. Yeah, Spider-Man 2 not good enough for a replay. I'll replay it because I mean, like, there are certain cutscenes, you know, not cutscenes, but set pieces that I would like to go through again. Set pieces were incredible. Yo, Mills, what up, though? How you living, baby? Appreciate you pulling up, man. They just woke up yourself? Hey, man. Can't be mad at it. Can't be mad at it. Yeah, facts. At least it's Friday, tomorrow, and a 4-day weekend. Yeah, facts. 4-day weekend. Love that. They're stressing over this job opportunity and had to calm the nerves. Yo, man. Hopefully you did, man. Hopefully these laughs that you're getting up in here, man, help that as well. But yo, man, all the positive energy out to you, man. Hope it works out, man. You get what you deserve. Getting what you work for out here. Say your computer just took a crap. Thought you lost the stream. Oh man. Said it took an extra day. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Said, oh, and go Lions. Always. 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 Let's go ahead and grab up that #1 seed, man. We ain't far. We ain't far. We just need a couple breaks to go our way. Said, where this last lobby at? Shit, I don't even know. I don't even know, man. We didn't been up here talking about literally everything else. Man, we've been talking about everything else but the lobby. Said, go Pistons too, man. Hey, yo, man, Sin, man, don't get time. Don't get time, Sin. I'm gonna need you to relax, sir. I'm gonna need you to relax. Said, nah, you on my time with the MK. Say your boy Jedi on low key on that MK1. Alright. 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 They need to make a mod to replace Abby with Cammy. Nah, they don't, man. They straight. They straight. Abby is Marissa. Said the Pistons going through. Man, you keep saying that shit. You keep saying that shit, man. Yeah, man. The Pistons are literally going through the process, man, because the process was what Philadelphia did, man. Philadelphia lost 26 straight games. Yeah, that was the process. The only one good Detroit team at a time. Nah, cause I mean we always had the Red Wings, man. The Red Wings was always was alright. They was always alright, even when the Pistons was doing their thing. Like, man, Detroit is hockey town, man. Let me get my pause to the trade deadline. You know what? I'll give it to the off season. I'll give it to the off season because I think it's more than just an issue with players. I think some motherfuckers need to go. And I'm not talking about players. I think some motherfuckers might just need to go. So I'm willing to give it to the off season. I'm ready to chalk this season up. That's cool. That's cool. Like we can make our moves. We can make our moves at the deadline because there is issues with the roster construction. But I think there may be other issues that are going on right now when it comes to, you know, leadership in that organization. So I hate that that's happening to Monty Williams, man. This always happens to Monty Williams whenever he ain't got Chris Paul. He ain't got Chris Paul on the floor for him doing his job. Just saying. Start really doing the research on Monty Williams, man. Start seeing what was going on out here. That y'all processing right now. Oh, that shit processing like a motherfucker. That shit overheat. Said Chicago Blackhawks better at what? At what? At what? Yeah, better at what? Like, are you being 12 years old again? Is that what we're doing, Sim? Are you being 12? You know? Yeah. Don't mind Sim. I think he's just being 12. You know. I don't got a team in Houston no more, so Blackhawks is number 2. Yo, man, my condolences. My condolences. Okay, all right, that's cool. Hey, man, have at it. Have at it, man. Ah, man. That lobby was lit. Snake Eyes was treating us like, yo, man, Snake Eyes, yo, that's crazy. Snake Eyes was in the lobby. Wow. Said, why y'all both play the same character in 6? Man. That's y'all fault, man. That's y'all fault, y'all, man. Y'all still up here losing the geek the same way, man. Y'all need to let go of that psychological hold that character got on y'all, man. Y'all be playing scared of his ass. Y'all be playing all scared out here, man. He said he was in lobby 2 last night, had 20 motherfuckers in queue. That is crazy. He said scared of who? Yo, man, like, no, I'm saying, like, folks be, you know, Phil particularly. He wanna connect every single fucking combo against everybody else, but against you, man, he forget how to play. Man, that's psychological. He's scared. He's scared of your character. Let's stop being scared of him. Stop being scared of Zangief, bro. Like, man, just zone him out. He can't grab you. He can't grab you if he ain't close to you. That's some psychological shit. Say your fear will come in 24. Okay. I need to be better. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. If you want to strike fear over here, you do. You say you fear the character, but not me. I don't fear the character. I don't fear the character because of you. I did fear the character. I don't fear the character anymore because of you. I do actually thank you for that. I don't fear the character. That's the reason. That's the reason why I can beat him. That's the reason why I don't have a problem fighting him. I don't fear the character. Yeah, it's not you. It's not you. I mean, I'm not saying I'm gonna beat every single geek that I ever come across, but the fear of the character, it's non-existent now. I just know that I can't lose too many exchanges with him. If I interact with him, I have to win. If not, the shit's gonna hurt. But yeah, I actually do not fear the character at all anymore. You know, just like with everything else, people fear the unknown. I done seen a lot now. I done seen enough to be comfortable. Said most of my geek matchup experience does come from Phace Czeck. Yeah, man. Like, I mean, that's what happens when, you know, a person plays an obscure character. You know, most of my Lily experience comes from either you or Dre. You know, like when people play characters that aren't, you know, Ken or, you know, even Ryu is popular. Cammy is popular, you know, Jury is popular. You know, like when you play some of the more obscure characters, man, if you got them in the click, man, that's where most of your experience gonna come from, man. Yeah, I appreciate the matchup experience. I appreciate the matchup experience, man. Like when you have people that can play at a, you know, at a high level, or play at a very, very competent competitive level with a character that you never see, man, it definitely reassures you in the matchup. You know, lets you know that you ain't just gonna be out here blindsided, man. You know, when you come across these people. Yo, B Lou in the building. What up, Lou? How you living, baby? That Grand Blue has had me in the chokehold lately. Yo, man, you got that, dog. You got that, baby. Yeah, you got that one, baby. Oh, you out there in Mexico? You out there in Mexico? Yo, man, business a pleasure. Says slipping, man. Grand Blue won't be Street Fighter 6. Hey, man. Perhaps that's what they're after. You know, sometimes it's a situation. Sometimes they just want to get away, palate cleanser. Perhaps that is why. That pleasure. All right, there you go. There you go, man. Be safe out there, man. Hopefully you return back, you know, refreshed and in better condition. Better condition than which you left, you know. Said we don't need every game to be the same. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, man. Spending the new year in Mexico out here, man, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. So all I know is Tekken 8 gonna have me on lockdown. Hey, there go another one. There go another Tekken 8. There go another Tekken 8 is gonna be ran heavy. It's gonna be ran heavy, man. I'm gonna be watching from the sidelines most of the time though. I am not a Tekken player, man. I'm gonna be watching from the sidelines though, because like the game is always extremely fun to watch. So they're gonna get back to leveling up the DJ, man. Please do, please do. So I never played Tekken. I want a new Soul Calibur. Yo, say that again. Say that again. Say that again, man. Give us a Soul Calibur that actually has a functional online system. Soul Calibur with a functional netcode would be goated right now. Yo, bruh. I swear on everything. Yo, man. My favorite fighting game character. My favorite fighting game character of all time, Isabella Valentine. Say, you don't want no more Rugi? Yo, man, come on, man. Wasn't nobody scared of that Rugi, bruh. Wasn't nobody scared of that Rugi, man. That Rugi was nasty for a minute. That Rugi was nasty for a minute. Said the mix was legendary. Yeah, man. Soul's getting gripped up by the sword whip. Man, I swear, man. Soul Calibur need online, man. Soul Calibur needs online, man. Said Voldo and Kill It, man. Okay. Said surprised you don't run Nightmare. I do run Nightmare as well. Yeah, Nightmare was my secondary. Said definitely had some battles, man. They were, man, classics. Like it was always awkward though. It was always awkward when I played you, because you were a controller dude. Now I like playing on the arcade. So like back then, things weren't as uniform as they are now, man. I used to always like playing on the arcade more. So I ran Astaroth. I remember your Astaroth briefly. Yeah. I remember your Astaroth. I remember that too. That Cervantes, my boy. Yeah, Cervantes was a beast too. Oh, I never knew TnT'z was. I didn't know that TnT'z put you on the Astaroth. I didn't know that. Now, I don't think I remember even playing TnT'z that much like that. I don't think I remember playing TnT'z in Soul Calibur that much. I think I was back to playing Marvel at that point. I do remember old boy. Whew. I remember old boy in that goddamn maxi though. Say, oh, he was competing when he was at Wayne State. Okay, that's fire. So we would play for hours upon hours to go versus that Max. Yeah, man. Yo, man, that dude was out of pocket. That dude was out of pocket, bruh. Yeah, the GameCube controller was heat for Soul Calibur 2. Weirdly enough, I did like the GameCube controller for Soul Calibur. Weirdly enough, I did. Yeah, weirdly enough, I did like the GameCube controller for Soul Calibur. but still, it still wasn't arcade, man. So I think I had official steel sharpening me. Hey, man, that's the best kind. That's the best kind. I'm surprised you haven't started playing anything yet. Me too, actually. Said talking about Pixie Uwo for sure. For sure. The GOAT. Yeah, Pixie Uwo's the GOAT out here. And the birthday boy. But yeah, man, we need another Soul Calibur with functional online, man. I swear, because that's what made me stop playing Soul Calibur 6, man. Like, that online is so trash. I actually like the game, even though I hate Reversal Edge. So much. But even more so than that, man, the online is just so bad. The online is so bad. It's unfortunate, man. We'll never get another Soul Calibur 2 though. Soul Calibur 2 is, man. Say you think the online is hilarious? You think the online is hilarious because you can troll people in the chat, not because the game actually plays well online. The game plays horribly online. It's horrible. Man. And if they don't want to make another Soul Calibur, make a Soul Calibur 7, just make Soul Calibur 2 online. Just re-release Soul Calibur 2 with rollback. Give us that. Give us that, man, because, man, we need something. We need something. Yeah, man, Soul Calibur 2, man, was that whole period of time, right? Marvel 2, Soul Calibur 2, man, whew. Said online is dumb as hell. Said what Namco got going on besides Tekken? I mean, technically, Dragon Ball Fighters was a shared partnership between Namco and Arc System Works. Technically. Said probably don't want to compete. I mean, Soul Calibur 7 came out like, what was it, like 6 months after? It was like 6 months after Dragon Ball Fighters, and a year after Tekken 7. Says Soul Calibur 2 remake reimagining would be dope. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Don't even need a fully new game. Don't even need a fully new game. So I didn't know that. Yeah. I believe the Dragon Ball games in general go through Namco. Let me make sure. Hold on. Yeah, Bandai Namco. Yeah. So the new Dragon Ball game that's coming out, The new Dragon Ball game that's going to be coming out soon that they showed off at the Game Awards, that's Bandai Namco as well. So Dragon Ball related fighting games and Tekken. Did you play God of War Ragnarok Valhalla DLC? Not yet. I have not played it yet. I do want to though. I do want to play it. Just haven't. Just haven't. I may fire that joint up this weekend actually. I might do that. I might do that. Okay. Yeah, not yet. Not yet. I've been locked in watching Bat stream that joint though, man. That joint is wild. That joint is wild, man. Wait, hold on, wait. Hold on. Let me see something. Give me a minute, y'all. Oh, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. The Pistons actually want to act like they playing some basketball. It's only the second quarter, so we don't get excited. It's only the second quarter. They got that Juju Kaisen Arena Fighter. Yeah. I hear that God of War DLC basically ripped off Hades. Maybe. I never played Hades. I can't confirm that one way or another. Possibly though. Yo, man, we already approaching the 3-hour mark, bro. Yo, this shit crazy. I ain't even expect, man, to be just up here just kicking it. 3 hours like this, man. This shit alright. This shit alright, man. That Hades is fire? Really? Okay. Okay. Yeah. I can't speak on it one way or another. Said, what a year. Hopefully on to a better one. So I wish they had taken the fighters approach instead of arena for the Juju joint, characters in that joint. So what it has a more expansive roster than fighters. So the game is addictive, huh? Okay. I might have to see what's happening with it. Oh, Hades is a roguelike, kind of like Returnal. Oh man, old Mike Lowry might be all right then. Yeah, old Mike Lowry might be all right. I don't know about that one. I might have to chill that on out. Yeah, smooth 3 hours. Lost a few red blue matches. Ate some big chicken. Okay. Now mess around installing some cabinets. Yo, man. Yo, man, love to hear it, man. Productivity is key, brother. Yo. Oh, Lord. Said Wiseman getting in the, oh man, not Wiseman. Man, hopefully he not playing too much, man. Hopefully he not playing too much, man. Oh Lord, not Wiseman. Not Wiseman. My bad. I'm up here looking at the game while I got y'all up. So if y'all see me just all of a sudden just start wilding out, cussing out the TV or a screen or something, you know why. That all they had to do was bench Killian. Yo, man, listen. Yo, man. Man. Man, why is that a thing, man? I swear. Killian, bruh. Killian, bruh. Yeah, man. Shout out to him, man. Hopefully he does better on another team. Hopefully he does better on another team, man. Hopefully. A horrible pick, bruh. I swear. So I would even say worse than Darko. I don't know about worse. But they kind of neck and neck. They kind of neck and neck with it. I mean, I can't say, I'm not sure I can say worse than Darko when we could have had Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony, or Chris Bosh. I'm not sure I could say worse, but neck and neck, maybe. Neck and neck, maybe. Cause man, the fact that we took him as a top 10 prospect. Said, now look at who Hayes was picked over. You know what? Fair point. Hold on. Fair point. Hold on. Let's. I mean, like it just. All right, he was drafted in 2020. Okay, now let's look up the 2020 draft. Okay. 2020 NBA draft. Okay. Oh man. The fact that you said that and then laughed. I'm about to be stressed. Good Lord. All right. Yeah, I'm about to be stressed. Let's see. Tyrese Halliburton. Okay. Cole Anthony. Okay. We did get Sadiq Bey and Isaiah Stewart. But Tyrese Maxey. Desmond Bane. Okay. All right. You know what? Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Major point. I am sufficiently depressed. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yep. All right. Yep. All right. Yep. I understand why. I understand why your pops will curse every time he's brought up. I think I might pick up that trend as well. Tyrese Halliburton, Desmond Bane, Tyrese Maxey. Now, I'll put it like this. That is definitely the second worst pick we've ever done. Because like B. Lou said, like, look, we're still talking about Wade, Bosh, and Melo. We're still talking about Wade, Bosh, and Melo. Like when you Bosh a number 2 pick, like the only person that was off the board was LeBron that year. We knew that we're going to make sure LeBron made it to Cleveland. So that is what it is. Everything else was on the board, man. But nonetheless, your point still remains. Whether it's the worst pick, not the worst pick, semantics doesn't even matter, right? Picking Killian Hayes at 7. Picking Killian Hayes at 7. I don't understand. I don't understand. So because the thing is, like, I'm not even mad about the fact that we don't have Halliburton. That's fine. That's fine. That is what it is. That is what it is. That's fine. Like, we ended up getting Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham and Halliburton are pretty much the same player, and Cade is younger. We could have had Tyrese Maxey. We could have had Tyrese Maxey or Desmond Bane. Those are the type of players that we could have slid alongside Cade that are exactly what we need. Man, that's painful. Said when he wasn't a college player here and a guard, yeah, and a guard, yeah. Said sports podcast said, hey, yo, man, everybody with sense said Hayes was a bad pick. Said at least with Darko, you could say the height, and you could, yeah. I mean, I get it. I get it. Like, it was like, but if you wanted to fall in love with somebody's height, man, Chris Bosh was available, and like you said, was a college player. If you wanted a tall guy, man, Chris Bosh was available. You know. Yo, that guy, what up, bro? How you living, man? What's am with it? Man, good God. Good God. Said Cade and Maxey with Duran and Bogey is a solid team. See, the issue right now, I mean, like, Cade and Ivy will be fine. Ivy will be fine. That's why I don't think the issue with them is just the players. There's a bigger issue at play when you're losing 28 straight games. Like, there are bigger issues than just the players. So Ivy would be fine. He's just too wild. Yeah, and even then, he's, if you look at how he was last year, and compared to even how he was, compared to even like how he was, towards the end of the season, Ivy will be fine. Like, Ivy is actually, I'm excited for what Ivy will be. I'm excited for what Ivy will be, man. But Monty got to stop playing with his time. Monty got to stop playing with his time, man. At the end of the day, like, man, we're not gonna win anyway. We're not gonna win anyway, man. So let's let Ivy get his reps, reprimand him when necessary, but don't play with his minutes. Don't play with his minutes. Said, don't let my dad hear Maxie and Cunningham. Yo, man, I know. He said we're losing these games because of the players. No, it's not just the players. I'm not saying that the players don't deserve responsibility for this, because the roster construction is bad. We do have some players that don't belong there. Because ultimately, I think depth is a problem. Depth is a problem, but I don't think that the reason why we're losing all of these games is just because we have bad players. Said Ivy don't spread the floor like that. Him and Cade inside the arc scores. While I believe there is some, yeah, that's valid. That's valid. But at the same time, when you have somebody that has the kind of athletic ability that an Ivy has, you don't have to be able to shoot the lights out. You don't have to be able to shoot the lights out when you have somebody with that kind of athletic ability. And that's where roster construction ends up coming into play, because you need other players to be able to spread the floor at that point. So, okay, Ivy start. How your rotation gonna look with Hayes not getting starter minutes? Yo, man, better than that. Better than with Hayes getting starter minutes. We're not losing by 40 anymore. That's a start. We're not losing by 30 and 40 like that. That was the problem that I had. It wasn't so much the fact that we were losing, which is a problem, but I expected to lose this year. We were losing by like 40. It was bad. Like, they were bad losses. They were bad losses. Said that's how they stunt the growth of the young bloods. Yo, man, just saying. Just saying. That Monty told the world the team has no heart on national TV. Yeah, man, it's easy to say that, man. It's easy to say that. But what are you doing to put them in a position to do something, man? Like, you're essentially sabotaging the team with these bad lineups. Yeah, the roster. Yeah, your boys gonna lose faith in you, man. When you up here doing goofy shit with the lineups. Coaches lose locker rooms that way. Monty getting yo, man, I'm just saying. I'm not saying he specifically needs to be fired right now, but there are some changes that need to be made that extend beyond the roster. The roster needs to be different too, but the changes can't just stop there. Say he Westbrook, oh man, he is a better shooter than Westbrook. He is a better shooter. Like, no, we can't do that. We can't do that. Ivy is a better shooter than Westbrook is. Ivy is a better shooter now than Westbrook ever was. But that is an example. That is an example of what you can do with athletic ability, even if you can't shoot. He said that's why Monty is safe. He didn't construct the team. I mean, sure, he didn't. But putting them on blast every game ain't helping either. That ain't helping neither. Because you're not maximizing the talent that you do have. Like, there is no justifiable reason why you are losing as much as you are and you are still playing Killian Hayes above Jaden Ivey. That doesn't make sense. I don't care how you cut that. I don't care how you cut that. There's no way that you can explain that down. You can't explain that down. So if you're doing something like that and you playing with people's minutes in the lineups like this, you can't absolve yourself of responsibility and just say, oh, yo, team ain't got no heart when I'm up here playing the fucking bombs. So I explained it. I did too. The goal is not to be winning. The goal is not to lose by 40 either. The goal is even if the goal is not to win. I get it because I didn't expect to win. But while you're losing, you're supposed to be getting valuable experience for the people that you plan on building around. You're not supposed to put lineups out there that will intentionally burn out your star. Because regardless of how we cut it, we know Cade is a building piece that the Pistons want to build around right now. So why are you putting these lineups out here that absolutely overwork him and burn him out? Why don't you just put him around the more talented people so you can at least maximize his talent? Man, because this ain't gonna do nothing but burn Cade Cunningham out. If Ivy not in the game is by design, I'm not even doubting that. But it's a fucked up design, and that's why I say there are things that need to change within the organization. Starting Hayes is not an absolute because Killian Hayes was not starting last year. Killian Hayes wasn't starting last year until Cade went down. Why is that an absolute now? Said, look at what the coach in Brooklyn is doing. Lost Harden, Durant, and Kyrie, and got Simmons. Dude worked with what he had. Yo, man. There are several examples just like that. Said, gotta get the most out of them. Where have they been for the last 3 or 4 years? He was drafted the year before Cade. This is his 4th season. Why are we getting the most out of him now? Why haven't we seen the most out of him by year 4? I don't buy that either. So you're saying we're gonna do what we can to see if we can get the most out of a number 7 pick so that we can move him, but in the meantime we're gonna fuck with our number 5 pick from last year? That doesn't make any sense. We have a number 5 pick that we're intentionally stunning the growth on. So we can see what's going on with this number 7 pick that we know ain't shit. And the league knows ain't shit. Yo, man. You talking me out of being a fucking Pistons fan. shit's fucking dumb. It's a fucked up design. Like that is not a defendable design. If that is your plan, if that is your design, you probably shouldn't have your job. You shouldn't have your job. Said he wasn't starting last year because this not Hayes' contract year. That man, that shit shouldn't matter, man. Oh. This shit's fucking depressing. Shit's fucking depressing. I swear, bro. I swear, bro. Yeah, it's so cold in the deep, bro. It really is. Say Ivy got him. I know about his family. I know about his moms, man. But it says just 1 year. Shit's fucking dumb, man. Said hopefully they break the streak against that Boston. They up by 19 right now. Last I checked, man. They up by 9, man. At this point, man, I just want them to stop making fucking history. That's all I want from this year. I mean, this year you just kind of you chalk it up. I'll chalk it up to the process. I'll chalk it up to the process. You know, but at the end of the day, man, lose the right way if you gonna lose. Like, why are you trying? If what you're saying is true, why is it that you are so gung ho on trying to drive up the value of a motherfucker that the whole league know ain't shit? Everybody know that Killian Hayes ain't shit. They done seen it for the last 4 years. You not just going all of a sudden in 4 months trying to convince everybody that he's worth something. You're not gonna do that. That's why I've always thought that this was a pointless experiment. If you wanted to show off his value, even if you knew that he wasn't a building block for the future, cool. Show it off last year. They should have shipped him off. They should have shipped him off this offseason because he played better last year than he did this year. Why did they hold on? They know this motherfucker trash. They know this motherfucker trash. Oh man, I don't even know if I'm a Pistons fan anymore at this point after this fucked up conversation. I may need to go on leave as far as my Pistons support. Might have to go on leave, man. I mean, Jaden Ivey he got 10 points in the first half. Cade got 22. Wait, hold up. Wait. You said can't do him dirty? He didn't had 3 years to prove that he was worth shit and didn't. He's had... The league has not wanted him for 3 years. You are not going to convince people in 3 months that he is all of a sudden worth something. That's what I'm saying. You can't just all of a sudden say we're going to give him a chance to sell himself, man. He's had the last 3 seasons. He had an opportunity to where he had a solidified starting spot because Cade Cunningham missed 70-something games last year. He had a solidified starting spot to sell himself last year. If he didn't do it last year, he ain't gonna do it this year. Sometimes you just gotta accept the fact that somebody's a bum. You just gotta chalk that loss up. But in the meantime, you are not gonna do that at the expense of somebody that does have potential, that does have promise. There's no way to explain that, man. That is bad. That's bad basketball business. Because if we're going to talk about the business of basketball, they're even doing that wrong. They can't do shit right in the business end either. You're fucking up there. Man, this gotta be the stupidest motherfucker, bro. I swear, they got to be the stupidest motherfuckers, man. I'm tired. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, man, he been selling since his rookie season. He had 70 games. He had 70 starts last year that he had the opportunity to sell himself. I don't want to hear that sell himself now. I don't want to hear that now. Now we want him to sell himself in another 30 games after he didn't have 70 last year. No, I don't know. I'm done. I'm done. I'm tired, man. The fuck, bruh? Yeah. I mean, I already been on for 3.5 hours, man. I ain't trying to hold everybody up. Can run in the hub for a minute, but dang. Said we just made history. The damage is done. Yeah, damage been done. Yeah, damage been done. And that's what I'm saying. Like, now at this point, start figuring out what you are going to do beyond this season. Because I really do believe that unless somebody bites on a package that has like Bojan, that has Bojan and Killian Hayes, I think we just might have to charge that to the game and just not re-sign them. I think we have to be realistic with the fact that we just might not be able to trade him. We might not be able to trade Killian Hayes, so we might have to just charge that to the game. We might just have to let him walk off the books. Said starting Ivy for real wouldn't change much. I feel too. No, but see the thing is, my issue, like, okay, we don't start Ivy. My issue is the allocation of minutes though. Ivy is not, he's not getting enough minutes out there on the court. And it's not coming at a consistent enough clip. Monty is not even handling him consistently. Like, there are times where he'll get 10 minutes in a game, and then he may get 25 minutes, and a lot of times that would depend on how much foul trouble Killian Hayes is in, or how much foul trouble he's in, which is that's his own fault. But come on, man. Says Stewart undersized and is horrible defensively. No argument there. No argument there either. Said my team ain't no better. Yeah, it is. That's a lie, Mills. Yeah, it is. Even with all those problems y'all got over there in DC, man, it's still better. It's still better than this. I for real would give Sasser more minutes. I would too. Like, if it, I'll put it like this. Since you brought Marcus Sasser into it, and I like Sasser. I like Sasser as well. Whatever it would take to diminish Killian Hayes' minutes, I'm cool. I cannot for the life of me understand why Killian Hayes is getting all these minutes when we have alternatives on this team. So cool, you don't want to give Ivy them, give Marcus Sasser the minutes then. Fine, give him the, but Killian Hayes don't need these minutes. He didn't had enough minutes over the last 3 years. The motherfucker, we might just have to deal with the fact, we just gotta let that motherfucker walk out the door. Nobody want to trade for him. Said that should make my explanation make more sense. No, it don't make sense. It don't. It still doesn't make sense. Just because it's what's happening. I'm not saying that you're wrong in your assessment. I don't know that. I don't know that to be untrue. But if what you're saying is true, I'm saying what that is fucking stupid. It is still a stupid thing to do. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's not beneficial to anybody on that roster by doing that. It's not beneficial to Cade by putting, like, so you're gonna say, yo man, we're just gonna put the bums on the floor with them, and hopefully that somebody is stupid enough to trade for this bum that we've had on our roster for 3 years. I'm tired. Yeah, I just had to process. I just had to sit back and process this for a minute. This is not cool, man. And of course, all right, that almost 20-point game is now down to 10. Yeah, and I know. So if you tell a man what his situation is and what to expect, if he failed, you would think it would be the force to bring the best out of him, but it's not panning out. Making history wasn't part of the plan, but him doing something was. Yeah, man. All right. That's the team can stand on, hey, look, our organization is fair. Look what we did for Hayes. If you come here, we gonna take care of you. The team can stand on, hey, look, our organization is fair. Look what we did for Hayes. If you come here, we'll take care of you. This man trolling me. This man trolling me. So somebody go to the battle hub. Somebody go fight him. Somebody go fight him. This man literally trolling me. Somebody go get that man something to do. One-point game. 1-point game. You know what? That's good, man. That's good. That's good, Ant. Being a good husband, man. Say I'm not happy about it either. I'm just empathetic. Nah, man. Nah, man. Fuck empathy at this point, man. Fuck that, man. Fuck that shit, dog. Nah, man. Responsibility, man. Heads, man. You see, everybody talks about the losses, right? It's not even so much the streak. It's the streak too. Look at some of the scores of those games, bruh. Look at the scores to some of these games, bruh. Like they literally be losing some of these joints by like 35, 40. You know what? I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. 1 point game. 1 point game. One-point game, man. Man. That the reputation of the organization gets compromised with this embarrassment. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's already difficult enough to try and get people to want to come here and be a part, or not here, but be a part of the Pistons organization. It's not like a destination location. It isn't. Said the team was chanting, the crowd was chanting sell the team. They were, which is why, like, man, I believe, like, there are issues with the roster. There is, but there are issues everywhere else. This is a top-down issue. This is a top-down issue. The 76ers cleaned house when they did this. The process wasn't just tanking to get a player. The process was getting everything cleaned up. I really believe that that's where we're at now. That's where we need to start looking towards that. Everything need to get tightened up, bruh. Sometimes you just gotta cut your losses, man. I appreciate everybody pulling up for the last stream of the year. I'm tired. Now, why are we talking about sad things? I haven't drank enough for this. I haven't either, Roshi. I haven't either, bruh. I swear. I swear. Yeah, man. Shout out to that person, man. Shout out to that person. No lobby. No lobby today. The way management is going, man, they're gonna draft Bronny James. Pretty much. Pretty much. Might as well. I'm demoralized. I'm demoralized, man. I'm gonna give me some grub. Try to get my mind right. Might down a couple shots. ease the pain. But for those who haven't done so already, man, like, sub up. Like, sub up, all that. Join the Discord, all that. Then where we going to take shots, man, it don't matter at this point. Don't matter. Wherever they got drank at. That low key, the Pistons might get LeBron because he did say he want to play with his son. Yeah, man. Yep, that's just what we need too. 40-year-old LeBron. Yep. Because he's 100 times better than everything we got going on over here. I'll take it. I appreciate you, Stokes. I appreciate everybody, man. Shout out to everybody that pulled up, watched this on the back end, man. I'm sorry I couldn't end this on a better note, but I literally am trying to fight off an aneurysm right now. So we hitting HyperX tomorrow. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Said 40-year-old LeBron still make him a 4th seed for real. Might not be wrong. Might not be wrong. Yeah, man. I will catch y'all later, man. If I don't talk to y'all beforehand, man, have a happy and safe new year, man. Bring in 2024 safely and with as much joy as all humanly possible. I will see you guys on the flip side. If I don't talk to you beforehand. If I don't talk to you beforehand, be safe. Happy 2024. I will see y'all next year, man. Peace outside.